Hi, Edgies. Thank you for watching the replay. Whew, I remember why I don't do anything inside, because it kind of takes me a little while to get all set up. Hello! Hi! How are you doing? So my mom's like going to work right now, so it kind of like took me a few minutes to like kind of get her out. So I was trying to do this around 3 o'clock today. I apologize, it's a little bit late. I got my banana even, which I'm like starving after my aerial yoga class. So I wanted to take a quick bite while you're all coming in. And we are going to be doing some supine leg stretches today for the Monkey Splits Gone Bananas challenge. Do you know what a supine leg stretch is? Like, raise a hand or tap some hearts if you know what it is. I have noticed that this word isn't used as much, so, okay. So, pretty much, it's just like a leg stretch. You're laying on your back and you're pulling your leg towards your body, and that's a supine leg stretch. So, supine, I believe, is like, means laying on your back. Hi, Jules. I got my banana. I didn't get time to make the smoothie yet. I was so busy the last 2 days. And kind of still am. So, alright, that's half of my banana. And I wanted to give you a quick review. I tried this today. I'm not so sure if I like it because they had them 2 for $5 Kavita kombuchas at Publix. And I didn't want the one flavor, so I was like, oh, I'll try this. And it's kind of weird. It's kind of strange. But it's quite refreshing because it's like minty and it tastes like a mojito without alcohol. Alright, if you are ready, we are going to lay back on the floor and you can invite your friends in if you want them to also stretch their legs with you. Hopefully she doesn't come back inside and hit me in the head with the door. That would not be cool. And we're going to be doing these to the Monkeys song. So that that old school, thank you for sharing with your friends. Thank you for inviting them. Hopefully you're ready. So it's not too long of a song, but we're going to be like really pumping it up. So I hope you're ready. It's kind of a weird one. So lay on your back. First time you're going to have your knees pointed up. You can just have your arms wherever, and you're going to pull your knee in towards your chest, and then down. We're going to do 5 of those. I couldn't catch the comment. After 5, then I want you to hold it in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now straighten your leg. And you're going to lift it for 5, 4, 3, keep breathing, 2, 1. Bring it up and hold it. 5 counts. Now as you're holding it, don't do this number. Don't like try to pull your head up. Leave your shoulders on the ground and hold either behind your thigh if that's where you're at, or pull it up higher and keep your toe like pointing towards your face. That's probably 5 by now. Let's switch sides. So knee comes in, other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the leg. Bring it up. 5. Now as you're bringing it up, don't like swing it. Just lift it. I'm hoping you know what I mean by the difference. I think we have one more. Now bring it up and hold it. If you cannot reach the back of your thigh, then take off your shirt and wrap it behind your leg so that you can hold it still. Your leg doesn't have to be perfectly straight, but I want you to try to get the base of your foot to face the ceiling. That was so short. That was it. Ta-da! If you do want to make it a little bit harder on your last one, you can straighten the bottom leg and pull the top leg in. So eventually your leg would just come to the side of your body and all the way down. This is, still the beginning of the month. So if we're still here, that's totally cool. But all of these things that I'm giving you each day, I want you to be practicing them, all of them throughout the month. Don't just try one every day if you have time to do all of this warm up, because this is how I would warm up for my splits, not just a pose that I do one time a day. Okay. And yeah, you could do your kicks also with the other leg out. The only thing you have to make sure of is don't cross your foot in the middle of your body line. Make sure it stays on its own little path as you're kicking up. Any questions? I love these pants. These are the pants that I found at the thrift store, actually. And my hips are really tired because I've been hanging in the aerial hammock, so it puts a lot of pressure there. So kicking these up, I can feel where all the blood was pumping in my hips. And actually, if you don't have any questions, I'll show you one other kind of crazy stretchy thing, which I don't know how awesome it'll turn out right now. However, I will show you an option for whenever you feel really bendy. You should be able to comment on Instagram in 20 minutes. Yay! So for any of you who are not aware, Jules is also one of the hostesses for this challenge. She is going to be helping you find cool banana recipes to make your challenge even more lively. Now we're going to have silverback spotlights sharing recipes also, but for every Thursday and Sunday, she's going to be giving you tips even if there's not someone being spotlighted. She's also a yoga instructor in Washington, so if you want help, if you have questions or want some feedback, then now that she's back from her honeymoon, then she'll be able to comment on Instagram. But for some reason, she keeps getting banned from comments, and I'm wondering if it's because she doesn't have a lot of followers. So, Jules, will you put up your IG handle so that everyone who is watching can go and follow you on Instagram? Hopefully you can hear me. So IG is randomly blocking me on commenting. Yeah. So Jules on here, it's Jules Dreamo Yoga. But on Instagram, isn't it at Dreamo Yoga Jules? I think. It is in my pictures if you follow me at box_edge. Okay. So type that in, Jules, so that everyone can take a screenshot of at Dreamo Yoga Jules on Instagram, because it's just flipped around versus here. And I'll show you. Good. Cool. Yes, that's it. So follow her on Instagram and then follow her on Periscope too, so that you get notifications for the banana recipes. And starting Saturday, we're going to start having spotlighted instructors in meditation, nutrition, and asana. So you're going to be getting a whole lot of information. So make sure that you're getting my notifications, because I'm going to be hopping on and letting you know who to go and follow before they do it, as long as they tell me before they do it. But they will be using the hashtag Monkey Splits Gone Bananas. So you can also always, search that on Twitter. That would be an ideal. Yeah, it's very well-rounded. So my goal is that you're not just doing one 5-minute thing a day, and by the end that you're not just okay, let's do the next one. We're trying to make it a habit. And so that's why I wanted to add the music and those fun little things, and that way you don't just have to lay there in it. Now the fun little add-on, if you wanted to see it, this is just something that I pulled from my pole fitness history, is that when you do these supine leg stretches, if your hamstrings are super duper open, you can grab the opposite arm to the opposite leg and pull the elbow behind the knee to grab the butt cheek. And then you can straighten it. Hold on. I'm going to grab my ankle since it's been a little while. And you can turn it out. And this is like super contortion-y. And eventually this leg would just fall back behind you if you got like really flexible. Some of my friends can just lay on their back and their leg will go beside their face. But in pole fitness, contortion is kind of like more accepted, and I have noticed that in the long run, I don't know if that's going to be great for our bodies. But if you're kind of playing around and trying to work on putting your feet behind your head, that's kind of like a one-legged version that you can be safe doing. You've never done it like that, laying on the floor? Yeah, try it. Obviously, stop where your body tells you to stop and don't break anything, but a lot of people don't realize that they can use their elbow into their knee pit to give some leverage. It's just like that pose. I actually don't know the name of this one. Y'all can probably tell me. I have not done that one as much in my past. It's just not in as many Instagram challenges, so I have not done it. The more flexibility is better as long as you stay strong, and that is so true. I'm getting that a lot in my aerial yoga class. I am constantly being told, like, tuck under your hips, sundial. Oh yeah, I think I do remember seeing that. And so my hips are, they're always like flared out, like I'm a little peacock with a little feathers popping out of my booty, and it's hard, but I'm glad that my teacher reminds me because I don't notice that I'm doing it. Hi, Evelyn. Evelyn, you missed the Monkeys song, but really quick, if you want to see like kind of like a cool, crazy variation that I was just showing after you do your supine leg stretches, I'll show it again because I kind of just like doing it. But obviously, you can watch the replay, and it might have helped. Arlen told me to go into my app settings and clear the data, so where I had to sign back into Periscope completely, and it looks like y'all are at least kind of knowing I'm on here versus the last few times there's been like nobody. So I'm hoping things are starting to work out with Periscope. Evelyn, this is the kind of super pole fitness version of a supine leg stretch, grabbing the opposite, bringing the elbow and shoulder in and straightening it. And I grab my butt only because in the air on the pole you would be grabbing your butt and doing this. Ta-da! And then you could even land on the floor. So that's just like something that I like to do, and it feels really awesome on my ribs and stuff. Don't worry if you don't know how to do that. You just keep your lower back strongly, so because you have a lot to bend. Yeah, it feels awesome. Like, I love doing that one. Yeah, I have to really change my lower back system. It's completely going to be different. It's really difficult. I am like a noob when it comes to keeping my low back strong and not allowing it to bend. So everything that I'm like, yay, I can touch my feet to my head, now I'm being told like, oh, you're actually like crushing your spine, you probably need to come out. And I'm like, no, I like touching my feet to my head. So the struggle is just kind of part of the process right now, but I'm accepting it and I'm really liking it. You feel like a roly-poly? Yes, you will totally roll around and stuff. All right, so I think that was all for today. We have the song, and you know, I would love it if any of you like put that song in your Instagram post or showed me how you kind of like do the kicks. I noticed I wasn't really making that clear that you will get like bonus points if you do these funky challenges with like the music and the kicks rather than just the static kicks. Pretty much just a really quick recap, which this is in the directions on Instagram. This is exactly what I typed out. And what you'll get you got it in your emails, which I hope you're getting your emails from outside the box on the edge at gmail.com. It said to bring the knees up, bring the knee in. Then it said to bring the leg up. And then it said if you wanted to, you could bring the leg straight. So that was like the directions that I typed out. You're getting your emails. Cool. Awesome. If you are not, you can make sure that you're added on boxedge.org, clicking on Monkey Splits Gone Bananas course, and I'll make sure that you're in the list. And I know that it goes to my spam folder, so my own emails go to my spam folder. It's just because I have it set up where it'll send you one every day. You can cue to keep a neutral spine. Yes. Yes. And so you're meaning in the kicks, is that what you're saying, Jules, is to keep a neutral spine? I think that's what you're saying, and I agree. Okay. Any last questions before we go? And how are you liking the challenge so far? You're welcome. Yeah, it's really like old school music, but it's the monkeys, so it's Monkey Splits Gone Bananas. Try to keep the spine from pushing into the floor. Oh, so you should keep a little bit of a lower curve. You're loving the challenge. Awesome. And what's tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow, just so you know, in case I don't know exactly what time she's going on, tomorrow you will be getting a silverback spotlight. Because it's Saturday, and Saturdays we're going to not only do our asana practice, but we're also going to practice meditation. Gotcha. And Esme Walsh, if anyone can type that in the comments, because it's a little bit hard to spell, but it's YSMAYWALSH, Esme Walsh. On Instagram and on Periscope, she is going to be, yes, that's it. So you can screenshot that name and make sure that you're following her, because she will be Periscoping a meditation specifically for your monkey mind. So she's already even posted a couple of tips on her essay. What? She's awesome. So monkey mind is how we're kind of like Periscope is a fabulous example of monkey mind, where we're trying to like do something and then like 20 thoughts come up at once and we're like, oh, do I drink a drink? Do I go for a walk? Do I do my taxes? Like, what do I do right now? Yeah, Esme is the way to spell her first name, and Walsh, W-A-L-S-H, is her last name. So she is going to be teaching you techniques for doing yoga in here. So yoga isn't just like biceps and like strengthening your legs and